We have the top-up show, Mark Lambert and I, like summer and winter. Summer and winter, Mark, beautiful.
It's July, apparently July is the new September.
How do people lose it in winter when you can just, it's gorgeous, the water's perfect.
That's right, and we've got a great card today which is characterised by blowers, Glenn. You know, not a lot of early, not a lot of overnight firmers, and good old Chris has thrown us a curveball in the first.
Good on you, Chris. Thanks for that, mate. I've been betting on it for 48 hours. You scratched it at 7.29. Yet again, looking after the punters. Typical New Zealander, hard and tough people.
That's right.
Why wouldn't he? If he knows he's going to scratch it, why didn't he scratch it yesterday? I've been prognosticating like for 3 days. What do I do with this thing? Lay it all back in the first, and then of course, bang! There it is, out.
Yeah.
And then you think about it. Of course, it was going to come out.
Yeah.
Bloody idiot, eh? All it is.
Right, so we're on a 6 metre rail here today.
So
Track described as good. Now Rosehill has not been as firm as they say throughout the last 2 winters, so I would say that it might be a 4.5 this track. It certainly wouldn't be a 3.5, even though they're saying 4. Now in the first, Lucicello's on the blow and Belitza is the firmer, which surprised me because I thought that Not Faint-Hearted was a much better run than it the other day.
No, it doesn't surprise me. I disagree.
Okay.
I thought.
I know you think
Not Faint-Hearted now goes second up. This is now third up.
Right.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, well, I've just got no opinion of Belitza. I think it's an and, but you know, not for Not Faint-Hearted at least worked out.
I was tipping in a place moral yesterday, thinking I get $3.70 a place. Thanks, Chris. And now it's like $1.80 a place, and it's $8 to $5.50, and I'll probably end up laying it.
There you go.
What a game! I thought there was 3 winning chances, Mark. Belitza, Not Faint-Hearted, Satin Socks.
Okay.
Satin Socks, I didn't realise until I finished the tapes how much it was bloody no run the other day.
Well, it was just completely no run.
No run at all.
No run.
Big barrier pill, 1 to 10.
Yes, that's a golden switch, but it's likely to be restrained back. So, I mean, it'll have clear air. I suppose that's the point. Race 2, nothing really much of note. Smooge is the biggest blower, or whatever that means. Pat Snipper remains the pronounced favourite, and it's a good old honest highway, isn't it?
It's just game on. Is it? The more I did the tapes, the more confused I became.
Yeah.
Scarlet Missile, a little bit of value there, I think.
The lead up 2 weeks ago.
Well, lead up?
Yeah.
It's a highway lead up. They're all bloody hopeless.
Yeah. My left field horse was number 1. There's been no interest in it. Show Me the Honey. Back from
looks to PR.
Metro, yes.
Looks to get a nice run.
Race 3, Mallea Magic on the blow. Nothing really else happening in this race. We had a big argument about this on the previous show yesterday, and you just beat me down with a hammer. So has this Queenslander got no hope?
I thought it was no hope.
Yeah, so it's a pen job for you.
Oh, it's absolute pen job. I have to. And I thought Mallea Magic was a pen job. Connemara, like it's had the trial since, and then watching the tapes last night, it's almost like this is a mare coming off a win. Because even though it got beaten by Notation,
Notation did come out. Yeah, it did look like a win actually, but Jesus Christ, it had the best run of all time. I backed it at Randwick, and I was just so filthy on it because
I know you think it's chinky, Mark. It is 9 starts, 3 wins. It's not 20 starts, 3 wins. It's lovely raced.
B. Baker.
How do you beat him?
Riverbird on the blow here, as you forecast in race 4. Nothing much.
Just quickly back to B. Baker. He sent out a tweet like, Jack Bruce is leaving, who's done a wonderful job, whatever that even means. I mean, I don't know.
Everyone's always done a wonderful job.
Everyone's wonderful in this game. And he's leaving, which is wonderful, and blah, blah, blah. And he just, Bjorn said, oh, you know, he's just been this, and then, of course, all the other comments. Because I don't understand Twitter much, or Instagram, or whatever it is, but the other comments was, how big's the sling going to be? And I thought, oh, Bjorn would be so spewing he posted that, because now I'll have to give him 10 or 20. And it just made me so happy.
He is a Kiwi. I wouldn't be betting on it.
At least he doesn't scratch at 7.29 like others.
Yes. Anyway, back to Riverbird, $2.50. She's put up a picket fence.
I was keen on it. It was more Gord that was saying it was icky. I don't want to take his rap.
Yeah, look, I got into the race and went, oh, the Riverbird, but I still marked it like 7 to 4.
Well, you get into the race and you go, ooh, Gresham, and then you go, ooh, Fortensky. I mean, I tipped the last start the hundreds.
Yeah.
I don't got the biscuits in place. Never seen a horse down 11 kilos in weight. Keep an eye on Royal Tudor there. Down 11 Ks. Like, that is like
2 stone.
Yeah, it's about a quarter of me in the old days.
2 stone. What about good old the horse that was down like 99 kilos last start, De Crew, at Randwick with Jenny Duggan and just didn't feature. Heavily backed and like just sat second last and stayed second last. Then when I went up 11 kilos with Nash, it looked like a different horse. It did go back to Kembla, but it did.
Nash is going to be our J-Mac for the next 3 months. Certainly while he gets his eye in, and certainly while he's trying to...
Oh, because he's trying to impress.
Oh, he's trying to impress for sure.
Yeah.
And then 3 to 6 months from now...
How old is Nash?
Oh, 40. Yeah, around that range. 38 to 42.
Yeah.
He'll be around that range. So then he'll profile like most jockeys that age when they get more set in their ways and they drive us a bit mad.
Right, the starting race, Il Window's blown considerably. It's out to beyond $3 now, with just chipping away at the others. We lost one of my 2,400 metre pearl horses, Rakik, so we're left with the Chris Lees pair, our candidate and
wasn't our
Fuji
candidate
Fury.
a big firmer overnight?
Well, it was $5 yesterday. What price is it now?
Okay, all right. That's what price is this morning. No, when I did the show yesterday, I thought it was around the $11 range. I must have mucked up reading.
Yeah. Chris Lees, of course, is sending Hedera around tomorrow at Tamworth in race 4. I sort of wish he'd put it in the 58. You know, I think that the benchmarks are much weaker than the class races. But anyway, I'll have a look at that for Hedera owners if you're watching tomorrow at Tamworth. You got anything to offer us in this staying race, Glenn?
Favourite, hardest to beat, need at least 370 to bet.
Yeah, fair enough. I would agree with that. Look, I was really dirty on the early price, and I think we'll probably get a backable price. It's got things to like about it and things to hate about it. Another favourite, not really blowing that much at this stage, is Front Sight, but one of the key firmers on the program is Katie Morgan's pickup Legulate.
Okay, a bit of money for that.
13 into 7.5.
Okay, wow. Well, I think Cody's stable in the past has been a lot better than it's going at the moment. Favourite hard to beat there for me. Hard to beat and kind of can't back it.
Interesting race. I think
is Nuke over the odds of $26? Only 2 lengths behind it the other day. Same race, same leader.
That's the pull on the race. It's the pull on the race. I found Blazing, which is left field for sure. It's just like Hawkesbury, which nobody likes Hawkesbury.
Nobody likes it.
Seaway is popular in the Winter Challenge.
Sorry about the noise in the background. Just popped up.
Yeah, obviously Sky Thoroughbred Central are making a bit of a splash there.
Yeah, there they are. Oh mate, you got it. Can't live with them, can't live without them.
Can't live with them.
Can't live without them.
They're Pete's officially sanctioned army, the Thoroughbred Central.
They are his team.
Yeah.
You've got to have a team in life. That's your chance. Get a station.
Look, money for Nikki's goal. I didn't understand that at all.
Honest horse.
Yeah, but surely she's
Fizz up.
Is it back up to 1,500 that they like?
Maybe.
Oh, I just think she's found a couple of wet tracks. She probably doesn't get a track to suit her. Like 6 metre rail. I know I did mention on the previous show that the meeting 12 months ago on the 6 metre rail did play a bit wide, but every other 6 metre rail's played leader inside. Okay.
Did G-Boss's Tiger Air flight arrive?
I don't know. We're still waiting.
Could Racing New South Wales swap him, pay the extra, put him on Qantas?
Or at least Virgin.
Well, Virgin. Come on, boss. You can't fly Tiger Air, mate. That's why you never turn up every week.
You got nothing to offer us in the feature there.
I like XT, Mark, but it's a race. It's a hateful race.
Yeah.
I mean, mainly because it's so hard, which I should embrace because I do want depth and field size, but it looks a tricky event.
Well, Gord went Seaway, and then I noticed that in RaceNet's poll of the bookies, every bookie seemed to tip Seaway as well. That was a bit weird. Except for good old G. Munsey, who tipped your horse, Salsonic.
Good man. Solves the rock, G. Munsey. Someone buy him a beer. I like G. Munsey. He's a likeable guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But he's a bit ubiquitous for some people.
Yeah. He's like the
He's everywhere.
He's like the Rishi you like. I told you about the time I was up at Crindai once or somewhere. I was hard up against the train. There was a row of 5 blokes. Some were all just pissed away. They're all 4 mates and all talking to each other. They're going, what a day. Can you believe Glenn Munsey's coming up? I had to give it a good shake before I pissed myself. It was pretty funny though. The people really like him.
Yeah.
Like out that don't know him.
Yeah.
And us in the game, we still like him.
Yeah, all right.
Good guy.
Penultimate Bonamy on the blow, out to 290, but nothing much, to go a trim, but where are we going with this race?
You made me smile from the parade ring for me to have a good check
Well,
out.
you also need to check out number 1, who
Neither should get number one.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Bonhomie, which won the other day. I thought his wheels spun, and little bits and pieces besides that. I think Tonico's still my top pick.
I mean, Bonhomie's had better opportunities than this at this price, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's got a good chance, but yeah.
It's old and tired like the rider.
Right. The last race, Grey Worm, a little bit on the blow, but I noticed there was a bit of money there. Wanting $3 there on the fair, and I thought, oh God, shouldn't I snap that up?
Geez, barrier 11, Brock Ryan, like hold your dead set breath.
Yeah.
Hold your breath there.
Well,
I think rare episode. Your tip runs a great race there, Mark, and Coastly my best roughie of the day.
very good. That's the top-up show for a Rosehill. Get out here if you get a chance, because it's a pleasant place to be. And
Well, where else is there better in New South Wales to be than they're here today? Tell me one place better.
Gosford.
Okay, that's the second best place to be, Gosford races. But you can't go to the beach. Who wants to watch footy? It's so boring or something. Like, what is there to do?
Yeah, get amongst it. Don't forget that you can get amongst us as well. $22 a week for a gold membership gets you a ton of content, 4 shows a week, one of which is free, this one, and of course the rant is now featuring on Betfair, but the 2 previous shows remain locked away, so get amongst that. You get my sets for every Metro meeting, and most importantly, Manning Yard Mail direct to your phone 5 minutes before each Sydney Metro race. I also sent out to Goldies last night a little written summary of the previous show yesterday. So I think some of you will find that quite handy, and of course you get Jeff's pedigree analysis as well. $22 a week. I'm always auditioning for hot tipsters, so there's every chance that the content will be expanded in the future, and you get the first 2 weeks free. So you just sign up. If you don't like it, just sign off.
It's not that hard, is it? See ya.